From janitor to savior, a CEO's shocking kindness. Every night, long after the last light flickered off in the towering glass headquarters of Heartwarming Enterprises, Manuel swept the marble floors with quiet precision. Most employees never noticed him, just a blur in the background. But for Manuel, this janitorial job was more than a paycheck, it was his family's last hope. His wife's medical bills had drained their savings, and his daughter's college dreams were slowly dimming under the weight of reality. Still, he arrived each night with a nod, a broom, and a worn smile, carrying a heart far heavier than the trash bags he hauled. One stormy evening, as lightning streaked across the city skyline, Manuel found something strange, a leather-bound notebook, half hidden beneath a conference room chair. It was thick with notes, diagrams, and personal reflections. At the bottom corner of the first page, embossed in gold, was the name, Cameron Roth, CEO. Heart skipping, Manuel hesitated. He knew this wasn't something meant for his hands. But the thought of someone losing such a book made him uneasy. He tucked it under his coat and made his way to the executive floor. To his surprise, the CEO's office door was ajar. Inside, Cameron Roth sat hunched over his desk, his jacket off, sleeves rolled up, hair tousled like he hadn't slept in days. "Mr. Roth." Manuel's voice barely rose above a whisper. "I believe this belongs to you." Cameron looked up, startled. He took the book slowly, then glanced at Manuel with a mix of confusion and curiosity. "You're the night janitor, right? What's your name?" "Manuel, sir." "You read this?" he asked, almost defensively. "No, sir. It didn't feel right." Cameron stood up. "Thank you for your honesty. Not many would have done the same." Manuel gave a modest nod, turned to leave, but something in his eyes gave Cameron pause. "Everything okay?" Manuel froze. It had been a long time since anyone had asked that and meant it. Something cracked open in him, a dam held back for too long. He spoke in slow, measured words about his wife's illness, the pile of bills, his daughter's dreams deferred. He didn't ask for anything. Just told the truth. There was silence. Then Cameron said quietly, "Come see me tomorrow. Noon." The next day, in jeans and his best shirt, Manuel stepped into a world he never thought he'd enter in daylight. Cameron was waiting, not with pity, but with purpose. "I've read your personnel file. You've been here 12 years, never late, never complained. You've got more integrity than half the people who wear suits on this floor." Cameron smiled. "We have a new initiative, community outreach, scholarship development, staff advancement. I want you to help me build it." Manuel blinked. "Sir, I'm just a janitor." "No," Cameron said, shaking his head. "You're exactly who we need." In the months that followed, Manuel traded his mop for meeting rooms. He worked with interns, mentored struggling employees, and sat at the same table where he once swept under chairs. Word of his story spread, not through press releases, but through quiet acts, employees starting to notice the invisible, sharing their own burdens, lifting each other up. And when Heartwarming Enterprises launched the From the Ground Up program, offering full scholarships and career mentorship to the families of all staff, starting with janitorial and cafeteria workers, it bore a plaque at its entrance. Inspired by Manuel, proof that one act of kindness can build a bridge to a better world. In the end, it wasn't just Manuel's life that changed. It was a culture, a company, a community. Because sometimes, all it takes is a forgotten notebook, a stormy night, and someone willing to see the worth in a person no one else noticed. And in doing so, they discover, the real saviors aren't always the ones at the top. Sometimes, they're the ones who quietly hold everyone else together.